Yeah. Put the phone down before you let it lead that quiet hallway tonight. Listen closely to the way her coat rustles when she steps into the light. If you let her turn that corner, every room in our future stays cold. I'm 30 now, still trying to trade back the freedom my soul. Save every gentle smile, because I spend my nights trying to remember. Heavy pine legs drag across the floorboards as I sit down tonight. You are 22 leaning over that kitchen table feeling so right. I know you think you have all the time in this quiet city, holding her hands while the rain outside stays cold and heavy. Don't be so proud when she asks if you will stay for dinner. I'm riding back to you from 6 years down the line, sitting in the same heavy chair where everything felt fine. You think missing someone is just a week of winter rain, but I still wear a memory like a slow electric pain. You think you will find another girl who smells like sweet mint tea. You think pride is worth more than holding her tightly on your knee. The weight of this chair grows heavier every single year without her, while I sit alone in the dark room watching the street lights blur. If I could reach through this paper and grab your stupid youthful coat, I would scream until my voice broke inside this tired throat. Beg her to stay, take back the words you thought were brave and smart, 'cause sitting in this heavy chair without her is breaking my heart. Just put the phone down, 22-year-old me. Hold her close before she becomes a distant memory. The chair sits heavy in the dark tonight. I wish you kept her in your sight. I tell you that I'm over how she walked away last fall, while staring at the red light glowing faint across the wall. You sit across the table telling me to get some sleep, while all the city noise outside is cutting far too deep. The screech of wet bus brakes cuts through the alley wall outside, a sound that pulls me back to where I used to try and hide. Bro, set your phone face down and stop looking at my face. I know you think I lost my mind inside this stupid place. The plastic tent is fog from all the steam inside our bowl, and listening to that tire hiss is burning through my soul. You tell me 300 days should be enough to mend. You speak like someone who has never lost a lover to a friend. The neon sign is buzzing right above your tilted head, and every sentence that you speak reminds me what she said. I walked away from her apartment on a Tuesday night and traded every promise for a blinking yellow light. Now sitting here with you feels like I'm standing in the cold, rewinding every memory that never will grow old. So pour another shot before you tell me to forget. You ask me why I always choose this table by the street, where every passing engine sounds like two small heavy feet. I watch you tap your chopsticks like you're running out of time, trying to clean up mess that isn't even yours or mine. She used to hate the diesel smell, she used to hold my wrist, and every sound outside the night is something that I miss.
Don't tell me that time heals every stupid broken bone. When you go home to someone and I ride the train alone, the midnight streetcar screeches down the track behind the shop, and until that rumbling dies, I know this feeling will not stop.
Just empty out your glass and let the quiet take the room. The street outside is heavy with the dark and heavy bloom. Don't offer me advice about the way I ought to heal, when every sound out on the asphalt makes her real. Why did I buy 2 tickets for July when I know you won't be sitting in the window seat? I keep scrolling through old notes on my phone, trying to trace where the silence got so steep. Did you ever figure out where that lost silver ring went? I stared at the ceiling fan turn until my eyes burned dry. The yellow bus outside squeals on cold tarmac at midnight. I still wear the heavy wool coat you hated because it smells like your room. Sometimes I talk out loud to the empty kitchen stove. There is no answer coming back from the blank gray wall. My thumbs hover over your contact screen like a ghost in the dark. I remember the exact sound of your laughter at the river park. If I send tonight, would you even read the light? Or is your quiet world already moving far past mine? I stepped into the convenience store to buy a drink I do not want. The automatic glass doors open wide to feed a memory that haunts. Your favorite green tea bottle rests right behind the glass on display. I pay the tire clerk in cash and walk 30 minutes the wrong way. I am floating through this dark city, trying not to call your name. Every neon sign reflects a feeling that remains the same. Did you get that promotion at the firm on 4th Street? I almost ordered your usual spicy takeout when I stopped to eat. The rain and soul washes down the alleyways into dirty drains. My heart keeps doing this weird stutter step whenever it starts to rain. I wonder if your mother still asked about me on Sundays. My thoughts just drift around like smoke in an empty hallway. My thumbs hover over your contact screen like a ghost in the dark. I remember the exact sound of your laughter at the river park. If I send tonight, would you even read the line? Or is your quiet world already moving far past mine? I stepped into the convenience store to buy a drink I do not want. The automatic glass doors open wide to feed a memory that haunts. Your favorite green tea bottle rests right behind the glass on display. I paid a tire clerk in cash and walked 30 minutes the wrong way. I am floating through this dark city, trying not to call your name. Every neon sign reflects a feeling that remains the same. There is no logical order to the thoughts inside my head tonight. A red traffic light turns green, but no cars driving to the light. I keep asking questions to the rearview mirror, like you are sitting right here. Every single second spent away from you turns into another wasted year. Why did I buy 2 tickets for July? The street lights flickered off, but I am still waiting for a reply. No answer comes, just a cold wind down the lane. I walk home alone in the midnight rain. I spent 300 days trying to untangle every promise that we made. Holding on to the phantom of a feeling that refuses to fade. Now I'm telling a guy I never met about the way she spoke my name, hoping if I talk about her enough I might lighten the blame. He flickers his lighter and says everybody breaks down just the same. Neon magenta bleeds across the wet pavement by the shop door. I sit beside a stranger under the plastic canopy in the rain. He lights a second cigarette and asks if I need a match. I tell him I stopped smoking 2 years ago for someone else. But tonight the cold air feels too empty without smoke in my lungs. He nods slowly and hands me the box without saying a word. He asked me why a young guy sits outside at 2 in the morning tell her my floorboards ring with the ghost of her quiet slippers, and the silence in my kitchen turns my blood into ice water. The sodium yellow halogen flickers against the wet asphalt. He tells me about his own girl who packed her bags for booze on last fall. We drink warm canned coffee from paper cups and trade stupid regrets. It is easier to strip your chest bare when the listener has no face. I tell him she left her canvas tote bag sitting behind my door, and I still can't bring myself to move it an inch to the left. He smiles softly and tells me that time takes longer than people promise. I tell him I've thrown away her letters but kept every single bus ticket, and every night I trace the dates until my fingertips go completely numb. I spend 300 days trying to untangle every promise that we made, holding on to the phantom of a feeling that refuses to fade. Now I am telling a guy I never met about the way she spoke my name, hoping if I talk about her enough I might lighten the blame. He flickers his lighter and says everybody breaks down just the same. He checks his wristwatch and says his night train arrives in 5 minutes. I thank him for sitting in the damn chill with the broken stranger like me. He stands up, adjusts his jacket collar, and disappears into the fog, leaving me with an empty cup and the echo of her memory. The neon flickers out into dull gray haze. I put the matchbox inside my coat pocket. Her ghost walks home with me again. Just another long walk back alone. Yeah. You walk through this hallway in oversized hoodies I gave you to wear. Now I count every mark on the paint where your fingers once rested right there. I noticed the silence inside this apartment when street lamps turn blue, and every small detail inside of this city keeps turning to you. I still buy 2 coffees each night out of habit before I walk home, leaving the second one cold on the table while sitting alone. Yeah. Yesterday Minsu told me he finally moved out to a 2-room place right near the subway station. He said you look lighter carrying cardboard boxes, and you laughed when he asked if you still eat late. I noticed the leftover chopsticks sitting on my shelf, the silver ring you forgot beside the kitchen sink, and the small black notebook where you drew my face with the cracked ballpoint pen that I still keep around. The convenience store clerk didn't ask for your order today. He just gave my soda and glanced at the open door. Your favorite dry lavender lost all its color, falling to dust on the hardwood floor. I saw your old umbrella behind the coat stand, the yellow plastic handle, it's scratched near the top. I caught myself checking the weather from Apple, waiting for rain that isn't supposed to stop. Your hair ties are tangled inside my top drawer, beside the ticket stub from 2 years ago. You walk through this hallway in oversized hoodies I gave you to wear. Now I count every mark on the paint where your fingers once rested right there. I noticed the silence inside this apartment when street lamps turn blue, and every before I walk home, leaving the second one cold on the table while sitting alone. The noise from the alley downstairs sounds too loud without your voice. I listen to songs that you hated because I have no other choice. The small white sticker you left on my laptop is peeling off now. I tried to forget how your shoulder felt next to mine, but I don't know how. Binsu said you look happy when he ran into you. I left the hallway light on just like you used to do. The coffee is cold on the table again. I sit in the dark until midnight arrives. I chase your shadow down the stairwell when the hallway light goes out. I hear your quiet laughter drifting through the quiet house. You swore that time would fix the broken promises we made, but every memory turns to golden embers before they fade. I trace the seams until my fingers hurt against the thread. Still living in the honest words you never should have said. Soft brush cotton scrapes against my skin. The inner lining is thin and piling. Now I press my forehead down into the hem. Suddenly we're back in song 2, laughing on the curb. You had your hands tucked deep inside these pockets, complaining that the autumn wind was sharp. I close my eyes and feel the exact weight of your shoulder leaning against my chest while the traffic lights turn green. You swore we never let the simple things get cold, but simple things are all I carry in the dark. The comfort spray where you used to pull my arm, dragging me into that tiny vinyl bar down the lane. We drank cheap beer and watched the rain streak on the glass. You tucked your damn hair underneath my collar then. I was looking for the static prickle on my neck, like a film rewinding backwards in the dark. I close my eyes and feel the exact weight of your shoulder leaning against my chest while the traffic lights turn green. You swore we never let the simple things get cold, but simple things are all I carry in the dark. I chase your shadow down the stairwell when the hallway light goes out. I hear your quiet laughter drifting through the quiet house. You swore that time would fix the broken promises we made, but every memory turns to golden embers before they fade. I trace the seams until my fingers hurt against the thread. Still living in the honest words you never should have said. People tell me clothes just wear out after a couple years. They say the fabric loses strength and fades away in light, but every thread remembers how you held me in the dark, and I can't let go of the warmth you left inside. I zip it up against the midnight frost, pretending for a second you're still here, slipping my thumb right back into the fray. I haven't washed this hoodie since last May. I was smiling, pretend I barely recognize your face, then offer you a warm paper cup in that rainy place. We'll talk about our jobs like two adults who made it through, and never mention how every song I wrote was still for you. 1237 glows in pale blue-green. I close my eyes and skip 10 years ahead. You're standing near the exit in a tailored coat, holding an umbrella that isn't red. You glance around the crowded subway hall, and catch me standing right beside the wall. I wonder if your laugh will sound the same, or if you'll hesitate to say my name. Will you look down and notice my plain ring, or ask me how I survived that bitter spring? You'll tell me that you finally moved down south and learned to drive without clutching the wheel. I'm not a lie about my quiet life, hiding out sharply, I still feel. We'll step out to the curb as taxis pass, reflecting yellow headlights on wet glass. I wonder if you'll see right through the mask, or answer questions I won't dare to ask. Will you take the same bus back alone, or tap a new name inside your phone? I'll smile and pretend I barely recognize your face, then offer you a warm paper cup in that rainy place. We'll talk about our jobs like two adults who made it through, and never mention how every song I wrote was still for you. In that imagined year when we are older and refined, I'll hide the broken boy who begged you not to go behind. I'll say it's really good to see you doing well, and swallow all the truths I could not tell. The clock shifts to 12:38 tonight. I'm still right here under the hallway light, 10 years away, or maybe 30 more. I'm still waiting for you at the door. Yeah, you left your blue lighter right here by the glass. I spark it up just to watch the smoke pass. Every flame reminds me how fast autumn turned cold, holding on to stories that we never finished being told. A scratched blue lighter sitting next to my phone. It still smells like the jacket you wore back home. I traced a little crack across the plastic side, thinking of the nights we used to stay up late and hide. The midnight quiet creeps through my apartment door. I count the tiny shadows falling on the floor. The clock ticks slow on the kitchen wall. I dial your digits, then delete the call. My thumb hangs heavy on the green button light, wondering who is keeping you warm tonight. I burnt the letters, but I saved a little plastic flame. Walking through Maple Street, hoping you still say my name. The winter bus arrives with foggy windows in the dark. I leave a quiet seat for memories that left their mark. I bought 2 coffees out of habit yesterday. Realized halfway home I had to throw one away. Your favorite shoes are missing from the wooden rack, yet every small detail keeps pulling me straight back. I put the key down right where you used to sit, trying to forget the way you laughed a lit. If I call you right now, would you pick up the line or act like we were strangers, just pretending we were fine? I keep the balcony open while the cold air clears, drowning in the silence of these wasted years. I burnt the letters, but I saved a little plastic flame. Walking through Maple Street, hoping you still say my name. The winter bus arrives with foggy windows in the dark. I leave a quiet seat for memories that left their mark. The blue lighter sits empty on the dark wood table now. I wanna let you go, but I do not know how. The spark is gone, but I still hold the shell. Wishing you the best while I live in this spell. Damp peach blossom hanging heavy in the autumn air. He still stops outside her doorstep just to breathe it there. She walked out 3 months ago without a looking back. Now he follows phantom footprints on a frozen track. He leaves the hallway light on near the entrance floor. He keeps her yellow slippers right beside the door. The convenience store at midnight sells a favorite tea. He buys 2 bottles every time, so carefully. He checks his phone screen every 4 or 5 display lights, expecting messages that lost their way in cold nights. The streetlight flickers red then turns to pale gray. He holds his breath until the memory fades away. His shadow stretches long across the empty street, where 2 different timelines used to meet. He wears a silver ring around a golden chain and listens to the rhythm of the city rain. She never called to ask if he was doing well, yet every corner holds a tale he cannot tell. He walks the crowded subway with a heavy stride and keeps a broken promise tucked away inside. He finds her hair clipped underneath the sofa frame. The calendar on October still displays her name. He turns the radiator high to beat the chill, but sitting in the quiet makes him colder still. People tell him time will sweep the dust off every floor. He nods his head and smiles while standing at the door. He knows that when the winter wind begins to blow, the scent of sweet peach blossom follows in the snow. He turns off the hallway light and last night, standing alone beneath the fading traffic light. Her memory stays lingering inside the draft, long after winter took the second half. The silent hallway holds its breath until the thought of you breaks through. I see the shadow on the tile where we stood in 22. You pulled your coat around your neck and turned the brass handle slow. Now every quiet room in Seoul just asks me where you had to go. A quiet room can keep a secret for an hour or 2. Then suddenly the stillness cracks and leads straight back to you. The refrigerator hums its single monotone note. I trace the faint perfume you left inside my winter coat. The neon sign across the street flickers yellow and dies. I close my eyes and catch the flashing anger in your eyes. The streetlight casts long shadows on the dining room wall. I hear your footsteps echo down the empty wooden hall. I keep the porch light burning, though I know you won't arrive. It takes a lot of effort just to feel like I'm alive. You packed your canvas duffel bag and left before the rain began. I watched you walk toward the curb without a single backup plan. The traffic light was stuck on red while taxi tires splashed the street. I still remember how your hand felt heavy in the passenger seat. Now every time the city goes completely still and cold, I reread every promised line we were too young to hold. The convenience store clerk knows I buy the same cheap cans of beer. He never asked why I come in at 3 a.m. each year. I sit beside the window pane and watch the fog roll in. I wonder if you ever think of where we should have been. Your silver ring still sits inside the bedside table drawer. I hear the wind against the screen and check the front door. The streetlight casts long shadows on the dining room wall. I hear your footsteps echo down the empty wooden hall. I keep the porch light burning, though I know you won't arrive. It takes a lot of effort just to feel like I'm alive. You packed your canvas duffel bag and left before the rain began. If I called your old number, would a stranger pick it up? Would they hear the heavy silence dripping from my coffee cup? I don't need 100 reasons why we ended in the dark. I just want the quiet night to stop remembering your spark. The hallway clock ticks 4 times more. The key sits cold beside the door. I lock the bolt and dim the light. You're still on every quiet night. If I could mail a postcard back to 22, I would tell you not to let her hand slip out of you. You think you have 100 winters left to burn, but some quiet leaves never get a chance to turn. The heavy wooden chair still leaves deep marks across the floor. The same oak frame you leaned on right beside the kitchen door. You sit there thinking keeping quiet makes a strong man, right? Unaware of how much darkness sneaks into the night. Her jacket rested on the armrest, smelling like sweet tea, and you were too proud to pull her close upon your knee. I watch you through the glass of 4 long wasted years, holding back the words that turned to quiet, heavy tears. You let the silence build a wall you cannot climb, just sitting in that chair and wasting precious time. Tell her that you need her before the autumn ends. Don't pretend that broken hearts will settle into friends. Hold her tightly in the hallway before she grabs a coat. Read the simple warning that your future self just wrote. Cause once that heavy chair is empty, nobody fills the space. And every room you walk in only remembers her face. Look at your younger hand still holding on to stupid pride, assuming that she would forever stay right by your side. You thought tomorrow gave you second chances on a plate, while I am sitting in the future carrying this weight. I count the floorboards where a winter boots used to stand, wishing I could reach back down and grab your foolish hand. I watch you through the glass for long wasted years, holding back the words that turn to quiet, heavy tears. You let the silence build a wall you cannot climb, just sitting in that chair and wasting precious time. Tell her that you need her before the autumn ends. Oh, don't pretend that broken hearts will settle into friends. Hold her tightly in the hallway before she grabs a coat. Read the simple warning that your future self just wrote. Cause once that heavy chair is empty, nobody fills the space. And every room you walk in only remembers her face. I would trade every song I write to change that single night, to pull you from that heavy chair and make you stand and fight. She was looking at you from the doorway waiting for a sign. Just open up your mouth and say that she is mine. The chair stays heavy, pressing down into the pine below. I write a name in dust and watch the quiet shadows grow. To the boy in 2019, don't let her go. Tell me if I'm talking way too loud. I haven't slept in 3 days straight. Every time the red light turns to green, I think of how she used to wait. Fluorescent yellow spills across the counter where you wipe the glass. You ask me what I'm doing here so late while night buses pass. I tell you that her perfume smells like mint and sweet tea in the spring. You nod along and check the clock, listening to everything. I know you just work the graveyard shift right here. I know we do not even know each other's name, but if I walk back to my empty flat alone tonight, I'm gonna trace a shadow on the window pane. She took the train to Mapogu and left her sweater on my floor. I locked the balcony and turned the key, but never cleared the kitchen drawer. Now every stranger has her laugh when headlights hit the wall. I pay for drinks I do not drink, just to hear a human voice at all. The neon blue above the ice machine flickers soft and cold. You say your girl left last November, so you know the story told. We pour another paper cup and watch the midnight traffic slide. It feels much easier to talk to someone with no place to hide. I know you are just counting down your clock to 4. I know tomorrow we will pretend we never met, but if I walk back to my empty flat alone tonight, I'm gonna dial the digits that I can't forget. She took the train to Mapogu and left her sweater on my floor. I locked the balcony and turned the key, but never cleared the kitchen drawer. Now every stranger has her laugh when headlights hit the wall. I pay for drinks I do not drink, just to hear a human voice at all. You slide a plastic light across the table like a silent gift. I watch the amber flame catch wind and watch the sudden shadow shift. I do not even smoke, but I just wanna watch something burn out slow before I pay my bill and face the quiet street I have to go. Thanks for the coffee, brother. I will let you lock the store. The sky is turning bruised indigo over the corner door. I will walk 3 blocks before I try her number one last time. Mind if I sit here on this stool until the street lights align? Junho mentioned you at the bar last night. Said he saw you buying coffee near the station line. Now I am looking at the mug you left behind, and every little detail hits at the same time. A half-used bottle of your lotion on the shelf, 3 folded socks I cannot throw away myself, the yellow transit card you dropped beside the bed, the bookmark sitting on the page you never read. I noticed how the hallway lights begin to blink, and 2 ceramic bowls are waiting in the sink. I never knew a room could keep so many clues, or how a quiet home could turn into a museum of you. I count the seconds while the kettle starts to steam, and catch myself still listening for your footsteps in my dream. The sweater on the closet door still holds a faint perfume, while shadows from the balcony stretch out across the room. I traced the little dent you left upon the kitchen chair, and wonder if you cut your fringe or still wear clips in your hair. The city lights stay frozen while the midnight bus goes past, and every quiet habit that you taught me seems to last. My coworker said yesterday I look a little tired. He asked me if I changed my style or if my lease expired. I smiled and said I slept okay, but truth is hard to hide when every tiny item here keeps pulling me inside. The refrigerator hums its usual low and no. I put my hand inside the pocket of my winter coat and find a movie ticket stub from 19 months ago. You know is right, you really left, but I still miss you so. We stood beneath the awning while the thunder cracked the dark. You pulled my oversized sleeves down to cover up your palms. I swore I'd keep you warm until the city lights grew calm. Now I sit alone in cotton that has lost its living spark. The memory unwinds just like a thread upon the floor, and leaves me holding empty clothes beside an open door. Coarse acrylic thread scrape against my skin, where the sleeve unraveled right along the seam. I pull a loose white yarn and suddenly I'm back in that late night convenience store under neon green. You reach for iced coffee while shivering in my coat, the stiff denim collar brushing up your chin. I still feel the rough weave resting on my throat before the winter wind rushed in. The fabric holds the weight of who we used to be, a tactile ghost that lingers on my knees. I close my eyes and let the past take hold of me, rewinding every promise in the breeze. Soft, warm flannel draped across the back of my chair, faded plaid from 3 summers ago. You used to sleep with your cheek pressed right there, breathing soft while the street lamps glow. The smooth cotton weave feels cold under my hand today, lacking the heat of your shoulder against mine. I trace the frayed hem where the colors washed away, trapped in a single frame of time. The fabric holds the weight of who we used to be, a tactile ghost that lingers on my knees. I close my eyes and let the past take hold of me, rewinding every promise in the breeze. We stood beneath the awning while the thunder cracked the dark. You pulled my oversized sleeves down to cover up your palms. I swore I'd keep you warm until the city lights grew calm. Now I sit alone in cotton that has lost its living spark. The memory unwinds just like a thread upon the floor, leaves me holding empty clothes beside an open door. Yeah. If I wash this sweater, will the ghost of you erase? Or will the fibers tighten up and lock you into place? I wrap the heavy wool around my neck to feel the squeeze, begging for a second chance upon my folded knees. Rough knit against my palm, the rain has stopped outside. I fold the sleeves away tonight, with nowhere left to hide. You'll know with a smile like a polite old friend, while I hold my breath till the green light ends. We'll talk of our jobs in the rainy weather, pretending we never once slept together. I'll turn down the alley before I break down, and carry your ghost through this future town. 342 glows on the microwave door. The city outside is asleep on the floor. I close both my eyes and I jump through the years to a cold winter night when the dark sky clears. You step off the subway at Hapjong Station without any baggage or hesitation. I wonder if your coat will still be navy blue. I wonder if I will still hesitate near you. We'll stand at the crosswalk as traffic light changes, two former lovers pretending we're strangers. Your short hair is longer in 5 years or 6. You carry an umbrella that someone else fixed. I ask how your mom is and if your dog died, and swallow the heavy words locked up inside. You'll tell me you moved to a place near the river, while a sudden breeze makes my whole shoulder shiver. I wonder if your voice will sound a little deep. I wonder if you still have trouble with sleep. The winter wind cuts through our Smile like a polite old friend while I hold my breath till the green light ends. We'll talk of our jobs in the rainy weather, pretending we never once slept together. I'll turn down the alley before I break down and carry your ghost through this future town. Maybe by then I won't care where you go, or maybe I'll freeze in the mid-December snow. I trace every line of that imaginary street, scared of the morning when our shadows meet. 3:43 on the digital display. I'm still 26 and you're far away. I stand at the window in my quiet room and wait for that future to gather its gloom. The wooden kitchen table keeps the mark where your mug rested down. I drive through a neighborhood late at night just to listen to the sound. You left your little habits in the corner of my lonely apartment floor. I keep the hallway lamp burning bright because I never locked the front door. My heart beats heavy in the space where you used to lay your head. I spend my quiet midnight rehearsing all the words I never said. A yellow clock clips sits right beside my glass. I haven't moved it since the middle of last month. The cheap plastic teeth hold a strand of your dark hair. I stare at the wood grain and wonder where you are. My takeout gets cold while the television plays. I speak to the quiet like you never went away. I clean up the kitchen, I wipe down the tile. I save every shadow that stays for a while. My shadow moves slow whenever I think of your name. I try to forget you, but every room feels the same. I walk past the station where we used to buy sweet bread. The clerk asked about you, I just nodded my head. I keep my hands buried deep inside my coat pocket now. I wanna call your phone, but I don't remember how. The city lights flicker against the wet pavement outside. There's nowhere in this empty town left for me to hide. Up the kitchen, I wipe down the tile. I save every shadow that stays for a while. My shadow moves slow whenever I think of your name. I try to forget you, but every room feels the same. The wooden kitchen table keeps the mark where your mug rested down. I drive through a neighborhood late at night just to listen to the sound. You left your little habits in the corner of my lonely apartment floor. I keep the hallway lamp burning bright because I never locked the front door. My heart beats heavy in the space where you used to lay your head. It's been my quiet midnight rehearsing all the words I never said. If I throw this plastic clip into the trash today, will all the heavy memories finally fade away? Or will I just stand here staring at the blank spot on the wood, wishing I had loved you better when I know I could? The kitchen table keeps the mark where your mug rested down. I drive to a neighborhood late at night just to listen to the sound. You left your little habits in the corner of my lonely apartment floor. I keep the hallway lamp burning bright because I never locked the front door. My heart beats heavy in the space where you used to lay your head. I spend my quiet midnight rehearsing all the words I never said. The small plastic clip stays right where you left it. I turn off the lamp and sit in the dark. The apartment is quiet now. I still miss you tonight. I saw her winter jacket hanging near the bedroom door. Her favorite coffee mug fell once and shattered on the floor. I picked up every piece while my bare fingertips bled red, remembering the final quiet promises she said. Now every passing horn outside feels like a sudden call, and I still wait for footsteps down this empty hallway wall. A delivery bike screech echoes up from the street below. cutting straight through the alley where the neon yellow glows. Hand me that glass of water before you start your speech. Every single nightly noise puts her back inside my reach. She used to text me right when that rider hit the brake, telling me to hurry down for late night sugar cake. I know you brought me out here just to clear my heavy head. You keep on nodding kindly at the stupid things I said, but every time the city makes a sound along the grid, I end up back inside that room and everything she did. Stop staring at your watch like you need to grab a cab. I promise I am sober, just bleeding from the scalp. Remember when the three of us went drinking back in March? She wore that oversized coat with the faded yellow arch. You said back then we looked like we would never break apart. So do not act surprised to see me nursing this so hard. I know you brought me out here just to clear my heavy head. You keep on nodding kindly at the stupid things I said, but every time the city makes a sound along the grid, I end up back inside that room and everything she did. I saw her winter jacket hanging near the bedroom door. Her favorite coffee mug fell once and shattered on the floor. I picked up every piece for my bare fingertips bled red, remembering the final quiet promises she said. Now every passing horn outside feels like a sudden call, and I still wait for footsteps down this empty hallway wall. Put down your car keys, brother, just let me rant a bit. I tried to delete a picture, but my thumb refused to fit. You tell me time will fix it, that the pain will slowly fade, but I still sleep on the left side of the bed we made. There goes another scooter zooming down the asphalt lane. I hear that rusty metal break and feel the exact same pain. Thanks for sitting late with me and listening tonight, even though we both know that I am not alright. He bought a second coffee cup and left it on the granite ledge. She used to mock the way he paced along the river's grassy edge. Now autumn turns a pavement gray and sweeps the quiet leaves away. He walks the midnight avenue and watches as the streetlights fade. He holds the silver keyring tight, trapped in the promise that they made. Stale coffee grounds and rain-soaked cedar drift across the narrow kitchen. He stands beside the stove alone and watches steam begin to rise. Her peach shampoo still leaves a ghost upon his favorite winter sweater. He checks his quiet phone once more and lowers down the gas flame low. He spent the afternoon erasing words he could not bring himself to send. He knows the midnight bus is late, but leaves the iron porch door wide. The shadow on the curtain looks like someone stepping off the curb. His heart slips for a second before the silence takes the room again. The 6 o'clock subway car is packed with couples holding hands. He keeps his eyes fixed on the glass to catch his own tired reflection. A song she loved 3 years ago plays softly from a grocery store. He pays for instant rice and steps back out into the chilly drizzle. He found a folded train pass in his heavy wool coat pocket. The faded blue ink brought him straight to that wet Tuesday night in June. He almost dialed her number just to ask if she was eating work, the street lamp flickers outside his window pane. He wipes the damp cedar mist off the glass. The second cup grows cold upon the ledge. He turns the lights off one by one. Yeah. Red tail lights bleed through fog across the lonely street. Yeah. While I trace your initials where cold mist and window meet. Your silver ring still rests beside my brass apartment key. As midnight traffic fades away into a silent sea, that yellow taxi door slammed shut 500 nights ago. But in this dimly lit projector room, my watch is low. The empty room was quiet until I remembered how you used to laugh right here. Shadows slide down the dark drywall, street lights cutting through the Venetian blinds. I count the green numbers on the digital receiver, holding my breath while the radiator hums. Yeah, yeah. Your black trench coat hung by the doorway for weeks. I finally moved it to the back of the frame. The rain hits the double pane glass like gravel, casting a slow motion film on my room. I walked to the balcony past 2 a.m. The city below was wrapped in cold neon gray. I still order 2 cups at the corner shop, then leave one to cool on the dashboard tray. The film inside my head won't stop rolling, locked on the frame where you walked away. A quiet hum from the refrigerator coil. The ticking clock on the wall cuts right through my chest. I drop my phone face down on the sofa cushion, trying to pretend I'm getting some sleep and rest. Every small shadow looks like your silhouette, standing there, just out of reach in the middle of the hallway air. The screen turns to static on the wall. Yellow taxi light disappears around the bend. I keep the hallway lamp turned on for you, waiting for a scene that reached its end. I walk 3 extra blocks past my quiet front door tonight to buy a pack of cigarettes. I do not even smoke inside. Remembering how your fingers used to pull my collar tight and trace the jagged scar across my knuckle in the street light. Now I sit on this green plastic stool while the asphalt turns to glass, watching the late night delivery scooter silently zoom past. Where do old phone numbers go when nobody dials them anymore? I stared at the ceiling until the fluorescent tube flickered twice. The convenience store steam buns are hot, but I bought 2 again. My thumb keeps hovering over your contact in my muted chats. A stray dog bark near the dumpster behind the neighborhood bakery. I still wear the black coat you hated because it smells like nothing now. Green traffic light turns red before I cross the street. I count the yellow tactile tiles on the overpass floor. Every small stray thought somehow circles back to your laugh. I never learned how to stop thinking in 2 parts. The bus driver didn't even look up when I tapped my card. Someone left a wet umbrella dripping on the seat beside mine. I remembered how you always wiped the foggy window with your sleeve and drew a tiny smiley face that melted in 3 seconds flat. Why does my brain store the exact temperature of your shoulder when I cannot even remember what we argued about back then? I walked 3 extra blocks past my quiet front door tonight to buy a pack of cigarettes. I do not even smoke inside. Remembering how your fingers used to pull my collar tight and trace the jagged scar across my knuckle in the street light. Now I sit on this green plastic stool while the asphalt turns to glass, watching the late night delivery scooter silently zoom past. Maybe if I stay on this night train until the final turnaround, the conductor will wake me up and tell me everything was a dream. I check my wristwatch, the second hand jumps forward with a click. I'm 30 years old and still waiting for someone to clear my head. The vending machine light hums a low pitch in the alleyway. I step off the curb and pull my scarf a little tighter. Your favorite convenience store tea is on sale this week. I almost bought Then I remembered I walk alone now.